And water conflict increased during the vast drought experienced in the country this year, leading to vandalism of government and private water infrastructure. These conflicts were experienced in the Rift Valley counties of Baringo. Ghana reports efforts to ensure communities practice integrated water resource management during this rainy season could help avert future conflict as climate change threatens water security in the country.
A late afternoon dip in the waters of the Narosura River in Cheptirit, Koibatek, Baringo County is what this village weaverbird needed. The recent rains have recharged this river, bringing life to the farms here as farmers tend to their crops. Here, along this river, irrigated tomato farming is the main economic activity. But 3 months ago, these farmers were unable to produce. At the height of the drought, those living downstream towards Emining and Mogotio came here to demand that they stop irrigating the farms.
Maji ilikuwa kidogo, mito ilikatika. Kutoka Nato Emining mpaka Rosoka, haikuweko na maji. So ikatoka conflicts between us and the other sub-county, Mogotio.
Along the Esageri River, young tomato plants flourish under drip irrigation. Farmers here had migrated towards Lake Baringo, where the waters of the Esageri, Narosura and Parkera rivers drain. This was the first time more than 40 farmers were forced to move their activities towards the lake as the rivers and springs dried up during the drought, raising tensions between crop farmers and pastoralists.
Ni mara ya kwanza sisi kwenda kulima kwa lake. Tulilocate kule kwa sababu ya nyanya. Sana sana sababu nyanya ni heavy feeder ya maji. Iko conflict between wale wanyanda za chini, wale wanachunga. Wanakuwa na shida sababu maji wakikosa maji ni shida.
The Esageri forest is the source of the springs and rivers that drain in Lake Baringo. But over the years, drought has seen sections of the forest depleted and local authorities and...
If we could have storage facilities, such as water pans, dams, upstream, then we will not have problem during the dry spell.
We have resolved to planting of trees along the river and also the streams. There are 3 streams down there.
In Laikipia County, the Narumoru River flows from the Mount Kenya catchment. Its water volumes boosted by the rains. But even here, the drought had its way, sometimes pushing the farmers to the limit when the rains failed for 3 consecutive years. But the Narumoru Water Resource Users Association had a solution.
Kwa hivyo kile tumefanya kama Rua ni kuhakikisha kwamba tumeweka mikakati ya kufanya mito yetu iteremuke. Jambo la kwanza tumefanya ni kuintroduce what we call a water rationing program.
This center of excellence is now showing farmers that they can still continue with production during the dry spell if they harvest the rainwater.
Tuna harvest maji mingi sana na hiyo maji ndio iko hapa kwa hii damu. Hiyo ni kumaanisha kama kuna mtu analima na tumeharvest roof water harvesting, huyo mtu tumemuondoa kwa mto na bado mahitaji yake ya irrigation inaendelea.
According to the World Wildlife Fund, having integrated water resource management policies with the water resource users associations will ensure that the social, economic and environmental aspects of sustainable water management is achieved.
We have a lot of what you call illegal intakes, which are not compliant. But moving forward as Rua, we've spoken with the Cabernet sub-region and we are discussing with them. We have a long-lasting solution.
Integrated water resource management will empower communities that depend on rivers to engage in farming all year long while protecting ecosystems that are currently threatened by water scarcity and climate change. Bridget Ghana, NTV, Nakuru.